Hit him with the ham. Hit him with the ham. Hit him with the ham, bro. Throw the ham. Projectile, throw the ham at him. Oh, man. This is cold ones, bro. Welcome to the episode. Oh, no, pop him.
Yeah.
Oh, took the wind out of me. Dude, no more. No more. Okay. Alright, that's it. We're good. Ready? I'm in my zone. Shut up. I'm getting in my character.
You don't have a character, Chad.
I'm an idiot. So true. I'm just an ape. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Cold Ones. My name's Chad. I'll be your host for this evening on this tour of alcoholism.
My name's Max Mofo. I will be your co-host, and our guest today
Is Pyrocynical, but we don't know when he's coming through the door. So while we wait, our sponsors for the evening are Honey. Join honey.com/cold ones. And as always, cool shirts. Have it at Shirtz with a Z. Cool. And use code Cold Ones for 10% off.
And while you're there, make sure you pick up one of our limited edition Cold Ones grog glasses. That's right, the same ones we're using in this very episode. Each one is hand numbered, and we won't be making any more of this design. Get them while they're cold, folks. Anyway, back to the podcast.
Frick. Wait, are we doing it now?
I guess, Pyrocynical. Yeah, of course you applaud yourself.
What's up, bro? Thanks for coming on
Give me a
Cold
kiss.
Ones.
Oh,
Chad will
just to
definitely
relive
give me a kiss.
Yeah, just to relive the law, I had a beer.
Oh,
Oh, my back. You know, we were kissing earlier for the thumbnail, and I was kind of liking it.
yeah, you were very open about telling everyone that.
Well, it's just, he was a good.
Nothing wrong with kissing, man. It's progressive.
He was just a good kisser. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like if I close my eyes, I could really imagine like a woman.
Wait, before we get started, I got a
He's
present.
soft.
Wait, I got a present for you two. Scott, can you get the present, please?
Okay. I saw the bag, so I
Oh,
don't
you
know what's
got
in
it
the
over there.
bag.
Do I get an actual shout?
I'm vegetarian. It's not worth
Gives
the
a
job.
shit. It was.
Yeah.
Cook it and
He
eat
came
it.
in
You better eat all of that.
He came in with a secret sneaker box, and I was like, he knows I like shoes. He's got me a nice pair of shoes. He brought a glazed ham. No, it's not even glazed.
It's a full leg. It's a half leg.
I mean,
It's
you-
not
you
even a
can-
full leg of ham. It's a half leg of ham.
You can glaze it. You can do what you want with
It's
it.
a smoked leg of ham.
What's the sell-by date on that? I bought it like 4 days ago.
I thought that said it was $2,000. I thought it was like, man, you got Gucci ham.
Can't you like break being veggie and just eat it? For the
I will
meme?
not eat a half leg of ham as the
commit
one
animal genocide
thing
for the
that
meme.
I'll do.
Can we put this on set in the background for the rest of the podcast, please?
Dude, people like watching things age over time. It'll be deterioration of it taking the
There's
shelf
so-
over with
Yeah, can we
mold.
set a GoPro time lapse off of the ham?
Oi, put it somewhere where it can stay.
Put it on the N64 so the meat drippings get in it.
Yeah, put it in Pyro's shot.
Yeah, put it next to Greg Paul. With the ham.
Right next to Greg Paul.
Get a nice HD shot close up of that, and then every episode, let's check in on it.
All right, you want it? You want to actually
Well,
leave it there?
The next thing's gonna be filmed.
The
Probably
next
2
pod-
weeks. It'll
the-
just be a puddle.
Why have I got so much I'm gonna behind me? I got the PewDiePie cut out. I got Greg Paul.
Listen, man, it's been a year. Oh, this is an anniversary episode. This
True,
time last
true.
year was the first ever Cold Ones that was filmed. An arc that began.
Happy that I can make you a
should
lot of
re-
money.
You should really be the
right.
host. You were
Yeah,
the co-host
kind
before
of
I
should.
was.
Maybe it should be a 3-person thing.
All right, maybe move to Australia.
Okay, true. Can we get another shot, please?
Get this hat off my head.
No, he
Yeah, I'll
won't.
do a
He
shot of
won't.
this. This is a Danish alcohol called, how do I pronounce that?
Smagron, Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney. It's called Mitt Romney.
Anyway, we got it in the PO box. The address is up on screen. We've only gotten one package from a tweet, and it was a bottle of grog.
Imagine being that irrelevant, bro.
Fine, don't
I
send us.
bet the Misfits podcast gets plenty of mail.
They have a mail?
I don't know. If they open one, they probably get more than one thing.
Shut up, bro. All the fans are gonna be sending us grog now. We're not gonna drink it unless it's sealed, bro. So don't put anthrax in our.
Oi, give credit to the guy, then they'll
Yeah, who was
love
the
to
guy?
suck it.
What's his name?
I think his name was Matthias.
Put it on the
Matthias?
screen.
Mitt Romney. It's Mitt
It's
Romney.
Mitt
yeah.
Romney. Thank you very much for sending that over to us. We're going to do a shot of it now. Thanks, Mitt Romney. You
Yeah.
idiot. Is
Okay.
Mitt Romney dead?
Literally sabotaging
It's
your fan base.
16%. It's nothing. It's like nothing.
16?
16.
Yeah, it's 16%. Like a normal. Oh.
What the f? That's
Oh,
that's
that-
sauce.
That looks like tomato juice.
Is it meant to be this
That
color?
looks like tomato juice.
It looks like we could base the ham with that.
Surely it's not meant to be that
That's
color.
soup, bro.
Could we base the ham?
You could. That
no.
looks like ham base.
Scott, could you have a plate we can base the ham in it?
Surely
Raw,
not.
right?
All right, Mitt Romney. Let's do Mitt Romney shot.
This looks like sauce,
It looks
bro.
like
It looks like tomato sauce.
you
It
had,
look-
a Bloody Mary.
Oh, it smells so good.
It does
Smells
smell nice,
so
actually.
good.
It just looks like a Bloody Mary.
It smells like
To the PO box.
post mix cola or something.
To the PO box.
PO box. Shout out to Mitt Romney.
I like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
What the
It's got a
fuck?
weird aftertaste.
That is so strange.
That's fucking foul. What retard would drink that?
You? Because you just took a shot?
Oh, it's fucking disgusting. Oh, we
I
are
think
not
I'll-
actually basting
Please.
Yeah, do it.
Base the ham.
Yeah,
Base
open the ham up, bro. All right, intern Scott's gonna base the ham.
Make sure you slam it down on the plate.
Well, open it up for us, Scott. You gotta
That's
take
not
the
plate,
you
Scott.
gotta take the plastic off it.
Put it in the middle and let Pyro slam it in. And
What
if
the
it
fuck is this podcast, bro? You know what? It's been about...
You gotta give
Yeah,
us a
man.
knife to open it up, bro.
What do you want me to do? Open
I
it?
wanna bite of it. I wanna-
slap it into the bowl.
I'm gonna break
Wait.
the...
If it breaks,
Right,
it
let's
breaks.
open it. Let me open it. Let me open it. Let me open it.
Okay, let him open it
All right,
first.
open it. Open the ham.
I want a bite of it before we start basting it.
That smells.
Oh, don't bite the ham, you
No, you can eat
fat
raw
cunt.
ham. You can eat ham.
Can you?
Yeah, because it's like deli ham
Nah, you're gonna
counts,
get
right?
salmonella or something from that.
No, you don't need to cook it. It's ham. It's like for sandwiches, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know if you're supposed to eat it like that, like an apple, but
I just know this guy that showed up every day to work and started bringing an apple. He just brings a whole ham.
Chad is really starting to look like a Viking with this mug and a big leg of ham.
He's like the fat bastard in the Skyrim tavern. He's the one that gives you a quest to like get his meat back while he's eating
yeah.
meat.
One of his simple like delivery quests.
Can I slam the meat?
I need you
Yeah,
all to take this ham and baste it. That's the quest.
Imagine that you're online shopping and you're just about to check out, but then, out of nowhere, the price of your cart instantly drops. Well, that sounds like every shopper's dream. Actually, that sounds like Honey.
Honey is a free browser extension that you can use online.
It searches the internet for coupon codes and just like magic applies them to your cart on checkout.
The average Honey user saves this much money, which is 25 of these, which is 6 of these, which is one of these things. Scott, edit a PNG in my hand to represent Honey saving money. Honey!
Honey is literally for everyone because it practically works for anything you buy online.
Also, it's very easy to install and only takes 2 clicks to install on your computer. Honey has saved its 10 million members over $1 billion.
And it has 100,000 5-star reviews on the Google Chrome store. And it's free!
So there's really no reason not to install it. So shop with confidence and get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/cold ones. It really helps support the channel and helps us do what we do. Once again, joinhoney.com/cold ones. And thank you, Honey, for sponsoring this episode. Honey, 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 honey,
You bought it off the shelf recently though, right?
5 days
It's like
ago.
you've bought that
5 days ago.
Okay. You haven't bought
We
it.
stuck it in the freezer.
You haven't brought it over in a
Stop.
travel bag on the plane.
Basting it, bro.
That looks good.
I like how any other podcast you'd like ask the guest about topics, but you just fucking basted a ham.
You started
Literally.
it. What are you talking about?
Bruh.
I want to take one more bite. It was kind of good.
Stop, bro. It's fuck.
I can see the fat stick to his like lips as he pulls that off. Can we make him finish that by the end?
I'll die.
Can that be like one of the plans for the show?
What, me dying?
No, you got to finish it by the end.
There's no way I could finish it.
He could
Over
eat
time,
it.
you could
He
do it.
could. His stomach could rupture, but he could eat it.
How much, like, do you think that is?
His stomach
in
isn't
total?
that big. That's like 4 pounds of ham.
That's a big
How is that
ham.
converted into liters? Because all I know is the milk challenge.
What do you
And that
get?
is more
What do you get on the scales in the morning? I'm 9 liters.
9 liters.
You think
I'm not
liquid is a
baby.
measurement?
No, I just know that because I used to do the milk challenge videos. I know that the reason the milk challenge was a thing is because the human body couldn't drink a gallon of milk. That's why it existed.
You know the
because,
milk challenge videos? Did you ever make yourself chunk off camera, or was that just?
Nah, you just no.
Did it
That's
just naturally happen?
That's what they're designed for. The milk challenge was not really
You
possible.
must have got like a stomach rupture or something at some point.
Nah,
surely.
you just throw up. That's what happens if you have too much. It's
But you did it so much.
no, you start feeling it fill up like your intestines. You can kind of feel it like filling up inside
That just
you,
sounds
or at least
horrible.
you feel like it. So that's the thing. That's why That's
many-
why I asked for the ham and liters.
How
I don't know.
How many
I don't know
views?
how
How many views
pounds-
do those videos get again?
I don't know. They're good.
We're talking about
10
early
mils
days
now.
now.
10 mil?
I don't know about that.
Right, yeah, it's
I don't
worth
think
it.
so.
If it's 10 mil, it's worth it.
Well,
Worth it for
I
the
don't
kidney
think
damage.
10 mil. It's probably,
Probably
1 mil.
irreversibly damage your kidneys.
Yeah, but that's where I got my startup. You got to start with something. Chad, you
We all started with pure shit,
I've
didn't
been
we?
killing my
I,
kidneys for years.
What did you
bro.
start with?
I did MLG. He made
Setting
himself
myself
throw.
on fire and just
See? That's literally
ruining my job
So,
prospects.
What did you do to start?
I started off on MLG. He set himself on fire, and you made yourself throw up. We started from shit, literally.
Yeah, it
all of
sounds
us.
like we got the short end of the stick.
Oh no! Then you evolved to prank calls.
Yeah, pranks are all right.
Prank calling
Harassing
poor
people.
men.
And Morgs is up in this bitch just fucking using his mum's horrible acting.
Yeah, those channels, I fucking hate those channels.
It's finding,
I love
it's
them.
finding an audience and just catering to it, bro. No matter whether you hate a
I
channel or
love
not.
them. I would be homeless without Morgs. The amount of videos I made on him, I would be homeless.
You're just
he's
the
my
fucking
lifeline.
tick on Morg's back, bro. Just make him what little money you can.
Did you
off
see-
him.
Did you see when I went to
People wanna
Morgs Fest?
see it.
Did you
We
get your ticket
talked about
revoked?
it because we saw Morgs Fest and we were like,
It's great.
I think Scott said we should do a video, and then we were thinking,
What, you
someone-
gonna go to the UK just for
No,
Morgs
we
Fest?
just thought like that'd be a good video to do, but someone will do it. And then I
Yeah.
think we saw that you did it first. And we're like, there you go, someone.
Well, you
else
had
did
like
it.
all the commentary channels rushing to do it, but like when I went to film it, I genuinely felt like a nonce because there was
Did you get your
just
ticket revoked?
yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I bought.
Did you show up in makeup?
No. Nah, I bought it with a van saying free candy. I was calling the kids over.
Oh my god.
I bought. You had like normal admission and then super VIP where you could do a meet and greet with him.
Yeah.
But if you did the meet and greet with him, you had to submit your ID just to prove you're not like some dirty,
shooter.
some dirty old man or something. So
They didn't have like an official age gate on it. Like you must be.
No, they did, but I'll get to that.
They
So, like,
did?
well, kind of, but I'll get to that. So you had the super VIP. You had to submit your ID. I submitted mine to get mine for me and Matthew's like filming it, and then they found out who I was because obviously Morgs must have had a meeting with the security team saying, "All these people made videos on me. I don't want them coming to the event in 24 hours." And then we went to the event, and then when we were queuing up with all the adults and all the kids, I genuinely felt like, a bit weird because I was the only person that was like a teenager.
Were you thinking, is this worth it?
Oh yeah, nah, that happened a lot because when I was in a taxi on the way there, and I was saying taxi because I was trying to get content out of the taxi driver. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Going to Morgs Fest." I was like, "Going to Morgs Fest." He's like, "Oh, what's that?" "Oh, it's an event full of kids. I'm doing photography." And he's like, "Why are you photographing kids?" And then I look at Matthew like, "Oh, I fucking got myself in a corner here. Bless you, thank you. Can I get a shot, please?"
Oh yeah,
Can I
let's
get
do
a
a
shot?
shot of Jaeger. That's why I wanted to line up Sklog.
So I queued up for the event with all the parents and that, and then about 20 minutes before admission, they cancelled my ticket. They said
20 minutes before?
Yeah, they waited until the actual day, and then they sent me an email and they said, due to a safety concern, your ticket is being refunded and you're not be allowed in.
Put yourself in his shoes. Would you do the same thing if you found out?
Oh, fuck no, I'd let him in. It'd be content.
Yeah, but like that would be
it's funny.
content for you, not for this
The
poor
thing
kid.
is, I'm kind of happy I didn't get in because if I did get in, there was a fucking bouncy castle full of kids. I would have felt even more like a nonce. So I just, like imagine I go in the event, I'm there with Matthew and we're filming kids and I'm just like on a bouncy. It'd be fucking weird.
I think
happy
that'd
didn't
be
get
funny.
in.
I would do it.
For the content, bro.
Yeah. We tried to get a meet and greet with him, but it just didn't work out. And then we went the next day and we got like a downgrade because anyone that got the best ticket, they got vetted. So we got a general one. And then we went up and queued up and they just said to us, "We know who you are. We're not letting you in."
Really?
Yeah. So apparently they just probably had me in the green room on a big fat wanted poster, wanted dead or alive, just me.
Just don't let him in.
Yeah.
Don't let
Didn't
him
get
in.
in.
Yeah,
No-
but
no
you're
one-
high
there-
profile enough in that.
There was
scene.
about 6 or 7 YouTubers that tried to get into that event for content and no one got in. It was fucking Fort Knox, literally. Like I have seen, you know how many YouTuber events where people like, even when iDubbbz did the whole Tanner thing, like people can just go in and just fuck about on that. Couldn't do shit with Morgs. It was the security. I will give him that.
Was the
Morgan Hudson has the best security ever.
Was the turnout even big? It looked tiny that I saw on social media.
It was
So I was
fairly,
like, Morgs is huge. That's
seeming,
gonna go
seeming he
big.
didn't do it in a major city. It was fairly big.
It was? Didn't look nothing like
It's like a 4
Tannercom,
It's
bro.
like a 4 out of 10. Yeah, but Tanner's like different, bro.
Yeah, all the
That's
white
America.
girls, like all the kids don't flock to Morgs. All the white girls flock to like Tanner.
His
Did you sip some of that marinated ham, please, for content?
Let it marinate
Chad,
for another
have a
30
bite.
minutes.
It's been long enough that he should have a bite, at least.
Yeah,
I'll
come
have a
on.
little sip. Wait, we'll do a shot first. Let's do a Jaeger bomb first.
You do a shot
do
of the
Jaeger.
marinade,
Wait,
bro.
we had a conversation before the podcast started. We always like to get on people with their favorite drink, and I think yours is Jaeger bombs because the entire time here you've always been like, let's do Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, good moms? No, I like gin and tonic.
Why have you been
Bro.
forcing Jaeger bombs down our throat for the past week?
Because I like to talk
You like
to you.
gin and tonic because you're trying to watch your figure or what?
Nah, I just like gin
Does it
and
taste like shit?
It doesn't taste like shit.
Tastes like nothing.
You're Aussie. All I want is a fucking good grog. Can't.
Can we drop those shot glasses in?
Yeah. Well,
Will
I'm
it work?
passing one to everyone, and then I'll pass the Red Bulls down, and then we drop the shots into our Red Bulls.
Can you like marinate the ham with the Jaeger just a bit?
We
I
just-
feel-
No, I think Chad should mandatory have to put the sauce into his drink from the
No,
bowl.
what do you got? No, this isn't Filthy Frank days, bro. I'm not being tortured for views,
You're above that
man.
now, yeah? You get set on fire once, now you're
Oh,
fucking
fine. I'll sip the
in the-
juice.
in-
I'll sip the juice.
If
in
it
your
was-
big ivory tower.
I'll sip the
Take a
fucking
bite.
juice. I was gonna. What do you rather, sip the juice or take another bite?
Oh, sip it.
I'll do
No,
both.
sipping's
Juice?
way worse.
I'll
Sipping's
do-
way
I'll
worse.
do
The bite's
both.
easy.
I'll do both. Hang on, bro. Hang on.
That's thick. You can hear how thick that is.
We'll pour a Jagerbomb. What you do is you just fill it up with a little bit of Red Bull, like this much.
Well, I'm used to having it in the same glass.
Yeah, well, you're used to doing it the wrong way.
you did it the wrong way, God. Bro,
It's
we're
not like
doing
a
this
Chinese
normal way,
restaurant,
right?
it's
So you
not
drop
normal,
this in.
Yeah, you drop it in. You drop it in.
Yep.
Let it drop. Then you cheers to Morgs.
The Morgs. Hell
Morgs
yeah.
and his family, may they live a prosperous, long life.
I hope they all die.
Paid for my tuition.
Bruh.
Oh, bro, I'm definitely about to start seeing demons.
If you could compare Chad to a Pokemon, what would be the Pokemon? Don't say Snorlax.
I was gonna say
Don't
it's
say
too easy.
Slowpoke.
No, we say drowsy. I think we've had this before.
Drowsy. We come to the conclusion of drowsy. I'm always
Fat,
fucked
sleepy,
up.
and yeah, he looks fat and sleepy.
I'm just always fucked up.
What about me, bro? What do you think I look like? Taking in
I
my
think pseudo Wudo.
See, my
Pseudo-Woodo.
my Pokemon knowledge is really lackluster.
First gen
taking-
and second gen, all that
Nah,
matters.
you're
personalities,
you're a Squirtle.
whatever.
You're a Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Yeah, you're a
That's a
Squirtle.
good. Thanks,
Right,
bro.
yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate
I'll tell you,
that.
yeah, Squirtle's good.
Nah, bro,
Squirtle's
you're a
good.
pseudo Wudo, man.
Why?
I don't know
You
what
look
that
like
is.
a
Reasoning.
grass type, but you're actually a rock type.
Why? Why? You gotta have like something to back
Man,
that
looks
up.
can be deceiving. He may look like an innocent man, but you know,
Oh, what
he
the fuck?
sees the
I'm not a
demons.
rapist, bro.
I think Chad would be a Gengar.
No, because that's the polar opposite of your weight. Because he's a ghost. He
Yeah.
weigh nothing.
No,
Chad's
bro.
eating a ham the whole
Like
time.
Gengar eats pussy at least. Come on, man.
What?
Gengar be getting heaps of ghost
Why?
pussy.
Because he's got a big tongue, like a huge tongue.
Yeah. Anyway, moving
So,
on.
Pyro, how much money do you have?
How much money you make off the PewDiePie podcast? Yeah.
Oh, a lot. A
Nah.
lot. And then we made a shirt for it too. We made money.
200k.
Oh, money.
200k.
Oh,
more,
lots
bro.
of money.
More than 200k.
200 mil, maybe, man.
Yeah, and then I just plugged the Patreon at the end of the
Every
episode.
patron, stop pledging. They've got enough money.
No, but oh, yeah, we went to the Misfits party the other night, and some guy came up and he hugged me. He's like, "Thanks for the extended cut on Patreon, bro." I'm like, "What's the best part about it?" He's like, "I got to see your cock on the extended version on Patreon."
That's the feature. That's the that's the
I
one
get
thing
my
we have
I
to
think I
offer.
get my cock out every episode on the Patreon at least.
Oh,
So let's not break tradition. Oh. No, don't poke it with scissors, bro. Poke it with the ham. I'm already circumcised. I'm already circumcised, bro. You'd know that if you went on Patreon.
His scissors are too fucking big for his penis.
I'm a grower. Like, it's all it is. You guys haven't seen my erect cock.
Kind of sad
I have a
looking.
little bit.
You're-
I've seen a halfy.
What's it like when is it like a whole 1 inch?
It is grow. It does grow a lot bigger.
Okay, fair.
It's normal.
Well, it's like a lawn chair, bro. You take
Here we go. He says
you
this
take
to everyone.
you take the lawn chair out from under the fucking deck and you unfold it. You put it on the lawn when you want to use it. When you're done using it, you fold it up. You put it back under the deck, man. There's no point letting my dick hang out all day, you know?
It's a
I
good
mean, it's
feature.
probably just hidden under all the fucking Lurpak.
I feel like 1,000 years from now,
Just
we will all
agrees.
evolve to have that feature.
Well, the fucking table smells of ham, bro. I just put my fucking hands on the table, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
You threw it into my hair, and now
Yeah.
you're complaining when
Okay,
it's
true,
you're the
true.
victim.
He is a victim, man. I'm actually gonna spray the table down.
He's cleaning the ham off mid podcast.
This is content, boys.
It
This
is. It
content.
definitely is. Chad, can you take a big, huge, like, cartoon bite mark out of the side of that?
Yeah, I could do that. Like that?
Yeah, it's pretty good. You got a small mouth.
Small cock too, apparently.
How many people could that ham have fed apart from Chad?
Yeah. How much was it? $24 or something?
You didn't answer my question, cunt.
I don't know.
I could have fed a whole family for a week. You just eating it.
I've eaten a ham for a
have
meal.
Do you have no?
That wasn't the question.
Wasn't the question. You two have got some fucking problem. Listen, I don't know whether it's my
Don't
accent.
fucking rope me into that.
You didn't get the question either.
What was the question? The ham can feed a whole family, right?
Yeah.
That
So,
wasn't a question. That was just stating a fact.
no. How much of a
Said how
family could it
many
feed?
people?
Like, you got bread? Probably like 10.
Like he's got the whole ham and he's talking about more food on top.
We've been fucking peddling ham memes for a year now. We
Got a
finally
ham
have a ham, bro.
deity in the middle.
You put some glazed ham memes in your video, right?
Oh yeah, I
Videos?
put some glazed
Dude,
ham memes.
PewDiePie did.
Yeah, after you hung out with PewDiePie, he was like, his new character was like, what's her name? Something ham.
ham.
What's the channel? Ham on PewDiePie's news channel? Come on, Yuri. Mariam Ham?
Mariam Ham, yeah.
Yeah, he put a ham meme. He killed Gloria Borg for ham.
That's when you know the meme is dead, man.
Well, because PewDiePie
PewDiePie's
started
done
saying
it.
it.
Why are we? This is got to be the end
Same
of
with
it.
the My Name Jeff meme. That was such a solid meme. Then PewDiePie said it again. I was
What
like,
about
right,
Chef?
man, PewDiePie better not take that away from
You
us.
got You got 4 copies of Chef. You got one on Blu-ray.
Chef has taken a dip.
You know what?
but we
Actually,
keep it
I'm not
alive.
gonna lie. I watched Chef. I've heard about the Chef meme for years. I watched Chef about when did we watch it? Like a month ago. It's actually a really good film.
Everyone says
huge.
that.
It's actually a
good
decent.
movie.
It is a
Did you
decent
say
film.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro.
Like it's your film.
no, it's me like saying,
Thanks, man.
It's about me saying like, thank you. I've been saying it's a good film for ages, and everyone's like,
Yeah, nah,
surely you just
I
fucking with me.
It's a
DM
decent film.
I DM Chad and I was like, Chad, Chef's actually a good film, and I'm sure he went.
It's a heartwarming film
I said
between a
watch- now
father
watch
and
the
son
TV show.
rekindling.
I'm not watching the TV show.
TV shows.
I think I watched one episode of it and I was like, this is sleep.
It sucks. I did
No,
the
it
same thing.
seems like something that belongs on YouTube. 'cause
It's
very-
celebrity friends fucking around in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
it's
If you want to
just
watch
sleep.
something like that, you can.
I didn't even know he was a chef, Jon Favreau.
He's
chef.
not.
Yeah, he just got taught by chefs, I think.
Oh, okay.
But like, because you do a role so long, you're probably gonna learn a ton
I-
of stuff.
it's
He
just
probably
the-
had a passion for it. I don't know.
Yeah. It's just ingrained though now. So like when I see Jon Favreau and Iron Man, I'm just like, oh, it's Chef and Iron Man. Look, guys, it's Chef and Iron. How gracious that Iron Man had Chef in it.
No, we watched Endgame, and I don't know if you remember.
Jon Favreau.
Jon Favreau at the end of it. I remember it was an emotional scene, and as soon as I saw him, it ruined it for me.
Yeah.
And I started laughing.
Yeah, in
Did
the
you watch-
cinema. We watched it all in the cinema as a big group. It was panning through all the characters.
He
at
was
the end.
suggesting hamburgers or something, and I was like, what the fuck?
It gets to John.
He's gonna make Cubanos.
He pulls
For the
up.
dead.
He pulls up in the Cubanas truck as well.
That's what I was picturing.
We get to the end of the movie that we're full cinema. It just came out. We're all in the cinema, full cinema. Everyone's weeping
It's
at
a
the end.
super
Of,
emotional scene.
at the end of it, and then fucking John Favreau pops up, and you just hear Max's loud, obnoxious.
I legit.
Chef. In the middle of this dead quiet cinema, like crying over the
I see-
death of Johnny
think we
Downey
said-
Jr.
I think we said it before on the podcast, but when he did a Q&A, he had, I think the top one was just, have you seen Chef on his own Q&A on Reddit? Like upvoted. And I'm pretty sure he ignored it and just did everything under it.
He replied to it and said yes.
He did.
Oh, no,
at
no,
the
no,
start,
he
he
said
ignored.
yes.
At the start, he ignored everything because I remember people kept linking to me on Twitter, trying to force it up to make him do something with it. But then, yeah.
You two have literally put Jon Favreau on suicide watch.
Listen, bro, we put him on the map, man.
How much money
You made
Those
Jon
films
Favreau?
wouldn't have got
So
any
you're
money,
saying-
bro.
If it weren't for you two, Jon Favreau would not be in Endgame.
Yeah.
All right, true.
Oh,
I love it.
100%.
True.
What is this
true.
left-handed handshake? Are you
Oh,
left-handed?
no, bro. I don't want
Are
to
you
move.
left-handed?
It's my, nah,
Ox?
I'm right-handed. I jerk off my right hand.
I jerk off with my left hand.
You do? That's retarded.
Why?
Unless you're actually
Isn't
left-handed.
that called the stranger?
No, I
You
just-
your
I don't know,
non-dominant
like-
hand.
I
It feels like someone else is touching your
It doesn't
cock?
feel like someone else.
Do you
I never
think,
think of it like that.
if someone's like ambidextrous, do you think they grab both?
Yeah, they
their
do
hands?
the double-handed, which wouldn't be possible if you were Chad. The top hand would be grasping at straws, bro. I'm just joking, bro. I've seen it. You're a grower, I know. Okay, don't.
I'm
kill
not
me.
that much of a grower. My hands are pretty long. I don't think I could double stack.
Your
bro.
hands aren't long. Show me your hands.
Pretty
I
long.
think mine are longer than yours.
Couldn't double stack. Can you double stack?
It's double
I
stack.
don't think I've
Double
tried
stack is when you
grabbing
double
my
stack
cock
while
with-
jerking off. That's called double
Why?
stack.
I'm not
Why do you have so
ambidextrous,
much
I can't do
law
that.
over that?
I'm
Why do
right-handed.
you know all the moves?
I watched a
Is
lot of
that-
joking videos.
Is that official?
Yes.
You know what? I've just thought, why are most people right-handed? It's kind of racist.
I don't know. Maybe
Surely there's a reason behind it.
early on, left-handed people were retarded, like called retarded. Maybe that's the dominant gene, you know?
Please turn the cameras off.
It's like
It might have something to do with driving on the right and the left-hand side of the road.
As
you know?
more-
we drive on the left, so Australia might have
What
more
are
left-handed.
you saying? You're saying America's full of fucking left-hand people?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, and we're the
that's
one with
not
the.
what.
Do we drive on the
Well,
left-hand
you,
side? of
no,
the
you
road?
drive on the right, I think.
No, we drive
No,
on the
we
left.
drive on the
New
left.
Zealand
We drive on
drives
the
on. It's
Left.
it's Commonwealth countries that drive on left.
Ambidextrous roads, bro. They drive whatever
They
one
just
they
drive
want.
in the middle, they kill people on both sides.
I like watching someone glaze a ham. Oh.
Stop, base.
That's so weird.
Stop flicking it.
Oh yeah.
Stop.
Oh my god! What's with these idiots eating that? No!
You've eaten more than Chad.
No, get away from me, bro. I was taking baby bites.
Who's this to?
To my wife's son.
Your wife's son.
My wife's son.
Ah, I like that.
I think I said it at a 2 integral part.
Good job, boys.
That's good. So Pyro,
Bruh.
tell us about yourself, man.
All right.
How would you describe yourself as a YouTuber?
A white man.
Cancelled.
Well, you know what we watched today? Well, we got to do some research on Pyro. So we sat down, we watched Petscope.
Usually I would watch way more videos before we did a thing.
I can tell you got it wrong because you enunciated it wrong. Petscop.
Petscope, whatever.
Petscope.
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 We watched Petscope.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, is this Joe Rogan? Just let me.
No, that's
he
Adam
just-
22.
Oh, Adam 22. Yeah, Adam 22. Literally. Yeah, Adam 22 literally be like, like you'll have some poor guest that's speaking like this, and he'll be like, yeah, just
put the mouth to the mic, man.
I got makeup on the mic now. Shit.
Bro, it's a souvenir.
Wait, what did you ask me?
Petscope.
Frilled.
Petscope. we watched Petscope. Actual good video. Kind of
No,
freaky.
it's really not. It's not.
Why
a
do
good
you
video.
hate it? Like, why don't
I
you want
don't
to do the
hate
second
it.
part?
Just it's not as good as what
Hey,
people
he
say.
did the second part.
Yeah, he did the
sucked
second
it.
part for you, bro. You're taking too long.
Second part doesn't. Oh yeah, true. Okay, yeah, true.
Well, because there was 10 more things released.
Yeah,
since
now
the
it's
end
on
or
to
something
21.
like that.
The original video covered about 9 to 10 parts, and he's released about 24,
He's
25
up to 21.
now.
I checked. It's 21.
Yeah,
Did you
and it's just
did you watch them all and go, this isn't as interesting to continue
no,
anymore?
I
or
haven't
you
watched
just
them.
like,
I
fuck
legit
that?
haven't watched them because I want to savor watching them and then making notes on them and stuff. There's so much to cover. Like legit, if I made a Petscop 2, it would be about 4 hours long, and it's like, bro, I don't have a Patreon.
Well, I
got bills to pay, bro.
I will give honest criticism. There was a lot of stuff you covered in that video. I'm like, man, you can wrap this up. Like,
It's not a great video compared to what people like. Everyone like heralds it as this like the best video you've made, and it's like I feel like half the people that meme it, they haven't even watched the
So
video.
I was gonna say,
it's really not as good
if
as what
something
people
becomes
say.
like a meme within your community, people just run with it.
Yeah, it's
like,
not as it's really
well,
it's a
I
very
didn't-
mediocre video.
I didn't watch it and go, this is fucking awesome. I watched it, I'm like, I felt like I was watching Game Theory. For your videos, for me personally, I think they're hit or miss. And I think
That's a meme. You heard that meme? Hit or
hit or
miss?
miss.
Good meme.
Guess they never miss.
I don't know. Like some of your videos I watch, I'm like, this is really well done. This is really high quality. And
Yeah,
then
but
some of
are
them I'm like-
you? What videos did you watch? The most recent ones, or did you just pick a random?
You know, we went back
selection?
to about 2 years looking at
Yeah,
some.
I reckon like with me, every video I make after a year, I fucking hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the same with
There's
anyone.
no-
Literally,
with most people.
Any of the older videos I've made, I'm not happy with them.
I think
Like,
that's the same with anyone.
the-
Because
the-
you know, you've
we've
progressed
had
so
stuff-
far.
we've had this discussion
The stuff that
before.
I've made in the past 2 months, I'm happy with, but in a year, I hate it as well.
That's fine. That's
Because like
normal.
what I've done is now I've gone from uploading, I think every third day to just weekly, and the videos have actually they've got a margin more effort into them than before.
Yeah, but that's how you're gonna stay alive. Like
Yeah, if it's always the case, just be like, oh, I look, they added the fart amount to Fortnite.
we've said it before, but that's like what contributed to Leafy's fucking death, because he was doing the same thing every video, and it was like, I have so much money, I'm just gonna do nothing else. Like, let me just keep doing this one thing.
Do you reckon?
Because your videos have become way more varied now. Like you're doing like
Oh, it's sucking me off. That's lit. Thank you. Hell yeah. Give me
No,
a
but
kiss.
you-
Give me a kiss.
no,
I
I
want. Come on, kiss you on the lips, bro.
Nah, on the cheek is enough.
But yeah, no, I feel like if you don't take the risk to do different things.
Oh yeah, like when I went to like we talked about at the start, when I went to Morgs Fest, I was fucking bricking it, and I didn't want to tell Matthew who was filming, but I kept thinking to myself, this is shit. This is a waste of my time, because I had to pay for his travel, my travel, hotel, all that shit, and I'm just like, this is shit. If this goes to shit, like as soon as I got the email saying that the ticket was cancelled, I pulled a face with the camera saying, oh shit, but inside I was like, this is
Thank
a fucking
God.
waste of
Yeah.
time. No, not thank God. I was like, this is a waste of time. I'm fucked.
I thought you were like,
But
this
we
is an
still
easy way
managed
out.
to squeeze it. So I reckon with content, if you feel anxious about making it, it's probably the best.
Well, that's what they
content you'll
say.
make.
If you're out of your comfort zone,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
a good thing.
I love the shit where you like travel to, you know, you're just doing stuff. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to base my channel around harassing other YouTubers at conventions. That's a bit fucked.
Well, for me, in watching your videos, I really liked stuff where it wasn't involving other YouTubers, like the Pet Scop. You did fuck.
You just
now
said that was
drunk.
mediocre, bro.
No, it was nice. I didn't mind it. I didn't say Pet Scop was mediocre. I liked it. It was
I know.
good.
No,
Alright,
you
you
said,
said,
I've
oh-
got some criticism for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I personally didn't like. I didn't
alright.
like the other stuff that you did on other YouTubers, but you did stuff about other games. I like it when you talk about games and stuff that you
Yeah,
played.
I'm definitely going to focus more on game reviews because that shit's just chill as fuck.
So I remember when you first delved into that, you had Half-Life was one of the first games you delved into, wasn't it?
I didn't cover Half-Life. What do you
Was it
mean?
Half-Life?
Hunt down the Freemans?
That was the first
The one
person
that was
shooter
like
you
a
did.
Half-Life clone? that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
shit?
that one.
The one that I voice acted in,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm not an avid viewer of all
Wait,
your
no,
videos.
what's the one
but-
with the fucking hat that you have to carry through?
Oh, Black Mesa.
Black Mesa, that's
Half-Life
probably what
1
he's
with the
thinking.
remake.
That's
yeah,
what he's
yeah,
thinking
we
of,
carrying the
I
purple
reckon.
hat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
They're doing an update to that because they didn't finish the game. They finished
Did
2/3.
Sia do voice acting for that game as well?
For the shit one.
See ya.
The shit one. The
Sia
shit
did
Half-Life.
voice
Everyone did,
Yeah.
dude.
Sia did voice.
Keemstar.
Yeah, he voiced the
Keemstar did a
president.
Radio Man or something?
voiced the president.
Okay.
That game
Because
sucked.
Colossal
Colossal did something in there.
Colossal sent me a thing like
Colossal
they
voi-
want you to do a voice on this, and I nearly did it, and I didn't think there was a bunch of you. I didn't think it was like
You're
a
a
big
good boy for not
clusterfuck.
doing it. You dodged
He was
the bullet
like,
there.
he literally just pitched it to me as if it was like a really cool.
I met the guy that
opportunity.
made it when I was in
Yeah.
LA because that was when he was getting Sia to do the
I think
voiceover.
they messaged me saying, when do you want your payment? And I was like, I don't want your fucking payment. I don't want
What was it,
any
like
money.
You didn't
500
take it?
bucks?
No, I didn't get paid.
Was it like $500?
I don't know how much
They,
they're
they,
offering.
they literally paid Sia $500 for his voice acting.
What
He had a
Colossal
lot
told
of
me,
voice acting, to be fair. I just had like one scene.
when I got pitched it, the reason why I was gonna do it was because it wasn't pitched to me as if like anything normal that we would take. He was like, every word equals this much money. Like, depending on what script you end up with.
Every word is
something
$50.
like something like some absurd
Bruh.
thing that a business model that I'm not used to working with. Something that maybe is with voice acting or something. But that's why I was like, oh, that sounds very
Yeah.
different and a different kind of industry. But I didn't end up taking it.
Did they
and
tell
then-
you what character you were going to voice and stuff? Like the pitch?
I don't know. I didn't end up going through with any of it.
It's good you didn't. It's good.
But
You really dodged
You
the bullet.
handled it well though.
Nah, mine was
because-
third worst. Mine was third
No,
worst.
but you did it, and then you made fun of it, being like, "This game fucking
I
sucks."
mean, yeah.
But
I
I'm
had
a voice
to do-
actor in it,
The,
and it
the
sucks.
thing is that scared me is that I had the guy that made the game. I was talking to him on Skype, and when I dropped the video, I was literally just waiting on his account for him to say something. I genuinely thought I was going to get a cease and desist from him. I was like, oh shit, but nothing came from it. So I knew that he saw the video, but just never said anything to me. Because what the fuck you doing?
Keep going, don't mind me.
yeah, but in today's age, like
Society. Say society.
in today's fucking society,
All right, lit. Lit.
I'm living in
said
a
the Joker word.
society,
He said the Joker.
man.
You know the new Joker film?
I haven't seen it yet. Don't
I'm
spoil
not going
it
to spoil
for
it,
me,
but the
you
Joker
bastard.
says society.
I saw on Twitter someone said when he said this, it was ruined for me, and I could
Joker
I
says
could not
society.
stop laughing or something
The
like
Joker
that.
says society.
Someone posted on Twitter
That's
saying
all I'll
it
say,
got
but he says
completely
society.
ruined for me.
You couldn't watch it by yourself in the US because they were like, you need to bring a partner with you to avoid shooters.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that meme?
Oh, the incel meme, yeah. It was only America that had the protection though, right? Because I went to see it today and like it was fun. It was
No,
chill.
but in America on the release, because there was so much press and scared of
Yeah.
people shooting it up, they're like,
There's no
if you
way
wanna
we would
come
have
see,
it in
if you want
Australia.
if you want to come see the movie at like these local cinemas are like, you must come with someone, you must book your tickets together.
I didn't hear about that, but I
Yeah,
saw
saying you couldn't see it alone.
Yeah, you couldn't
I
see it
saw a
alone.
Weird
picture
thing.
of people
Well, you
getting.
couldn't be dressed up.
I saw a picture of people getting strip searched when they went,
Yeah.
like just head to toe. But I didn't hear about the couples
The
meme.
thing, I don't know how many cinemas did it, but they're like, you have to go there with someone else, and also you can't be wearing like a costume to go watch it. It's America,
It sounds like the
bro.
shit at Morgs Fest though. They had a rule where it was like, you know how like when you're at Disney World and shit, if you're a kid, you need to be accompanied by an adult. At Morgs, it was reverse pedo rules. So if you were a kid and you were like 3, you're allowed to walk in, that's fine. But if you're an adult without a child, you get kicked out.
That's really interesting.
It's a bit weird though. Because the thing is,
the parents just drop them off like, have fun, run
yeah,
free.
legit, and that's fine. Like they didn't care about kids' safety. They just
I'm
didn't
hoping
want.
no parents did that.
It was no adults on their own and no DSLR cameras.
No.
You
Are
weren't
they
allowed
just, like,
DSLR cameras.
Taking that as the YouTube camera.
Yeah. Oh
like,
yeah. No. They knew.
Those
yeah.
not allowed in. That's so weird.
The thing is though, you could bring like a really scuffed camera, like a Nokia phone, you'd be all right.
That's weird because a lot of YouTubers I know do shit on their phones these days.
yeah.
Super Mega
Like
did.
Super Mega
People just film their vlogs on their phones. You can't even tell the difference anymore.
They probably did it more as a preventative, like, because, you know, a YouTuber with a big fat DSLR is so much easier to spot than
That's hilarious.
little Timmy with his iPhone X8 that he bought from his nan.
Oh, Morgs, can I get a photo, man? I'm a big fan of you and your mum. Oh, dude, I hate
When's
that family.
PyroCon coming?
Pyrocynical?
Would you ever do something like that?
No. Nah, it'd be
You
shit.
could figure out the
It'd be
logistics
shit.
and
It'd be
make
shit.
it work.
I wouldn't do it. No. Oh, maybe. Don't ask me this when I'm drunk, bro.
This is
I
going to be
don't
the
know.
clip
I
that's
mean-
accompanied on the future release when
Yeah,
you do it.
true.
It's like, here's him saying he hates it. Here's him doing
Okay,
it.
It's like
Proper.
PewDiePie with the
True.
book, bro. Like, this is him saying he hates
What
books.
is-
It's him
yeah.
releasing a video.
What does James Charles say? This is coffee. This is tea. All right, yeah.
Tea.
This
Here's
is
the tea.
I don't know what I'd do. Would you do a Max Murphy come?
I wouldn't at the moment, but if I could, I felt
Like you
I
on
felt
your
like
own, no one else. You on your own,
Definitely
not Chad.
not. I'm
Yeah,
too
well,
anxious
yeah.
to do it. I think that I would never be able to get over that hump of going through with it. But I still wouldn't know what
do you
to
mean?
do.
What do you mean anxious?
I don't like being on stage. I don't feel.
Yeah,
with
I
lots
mean,
of people
I've-
and that.
I think-
Unless I really iron out like
Well,
what it's gonna be.
You can't just treat everything like a con. Like Misfits have been throwing parties. Like,
Yeah.
that's different. Would you be happier
True.
throwing a party and just inviting people?
Maybe if I could iron out all the kinks and that,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah, well, Misfits cons are like, oh, let's just rent out a venue and throw a fucking party.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the thing that rests on my conscience is, like, you want to give the people something that's worth something,
Yeah.
and I'd be constantly
You don't want
feeling.
to disappoint.
Yeah, I think I'd be constantly thinking like, this
Trying
isn't
to-
worth it. Why does
trying
someone
how
want
to
to come to
one-up
see
yourself.
this? Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to do something
Yeah.
bigger or better. Like,
Yeah.
and in the end, I just go, I'm not even
you
going to
don't
start
want
making.
you don't want like some TanaCon situation where you come out of it and you're like,
Everyone's
You would
got-
feel
it's
like
wasting
shit
everyone's
if you
money
did
and
that.
time,
You would
yeah.
feel like shit.
yeah.
If you're a decent human being, you
mean,
would feel like.
I
this
think anyone
sucks.
could do better than TanaCon. If your fans didn't have UV stage 4 skin burns from the sun,
Yeah.
I think that'd be all right.
Didn't she uncap the limit or something? No, wait.
She-
Was it
the-
free
it
tickets
was-
or something
no,
that everyone
it
could
was
claim?
like-
I
It
think
was-
thousands of people turned up, and the booking was only for about 2.5k people, and about 5k turned up.
Wait,
so
no,
it was her fault.
it's Fousey Tube I'm thinking of with the.
No, there's not enough people showed up to the Fousey
Yeah,
Tube
because
thing.
people went to the website and reserved their spot on the free
I love
spot
Fousey
thing or
Tube.
something.
Ah, okay, is that what
Something
it was?
like
And
that.
no one
I don't
Remember
showed
when
up.
Fousey Tube camped outside Drake's hotel saying, Drake, I know you? He's like, I spoke to your dad.
He's proper crazy for sure.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah,
Is he
he's-
still making videos?
Yeah, he's doing boxing and shit now. He's talking about positivity, and then someone
He's
makes
been doing
fun
that
of
forever.
Don't you think
This
YouTube-
is Fousey Tube. I got an impersonation of Fousey Tube. Here it is. I got it.
No, not
I don't
Chad.
have anything to do with this.
He's like, man, spread love and positivity, and then someone makes fun of him. He's like, you want to fight, bro? You want to go, bro? You want to fight, man? I'm sorry.
I'm soft, bro. I'm a
Sorry,
soy
man.
boy, man.
He's a fucking psychopath, bro. He took off his shirt and tried to blame Keemstar for his
One
suicidal
thing I love about
thoughts.
YouTube is that we're all one big dysfunctional family.
I wouldn't put us in a family category.
I mean, it's kind of forced by nature, like extended
You're on the
family.
platform,
You don't
yeah.
want to know them,
Yeah,
but they're
okay.
still there. Yeah.
Yeah, Fousey is definitely the
worry about that,
retarded
but-
cousin that everyone neglects and hates.
No, he needs help, man. He needs help, bro.
I've said that millions of times, and everyone's like, man, you're so mean to him.
I like how Chad Roberts is a self-diagnosed psychiatrist, and he knows
He is.
exactly
It's
what he needs.
hilarious because he's the man with the most problems who's dishing out the.
Yeah.
I don't have any problems. I'm a healthy human being. What are you talking about? I'm so healthy.
You are, bro. You're glowing.
Thanks.
From
See?
probably from the ham. Radiation, maybe? I don't know.
See, I'm great. I'm active. I'm sexy.
Couple maggots moving in that ham.
It's all right.
I think it's about time you have a handbrake.
I ain't sucking down anymore.
Chad, finish it by the end, surely. He
Maybe
can't leave until you
after
finish
another
it.
drink, I'll have 2 big bites
No,
of the
have
ham.
one bite now.
One bite.
One more.
Man, the ham is. I just ate spaghetti
All right,
bolognese.
you know what? Round of applause for Chad. You can bite into the ham. Oh, I can see his mustache move over the ham like a fucking walrus. Just-
Like a walrus eating a salmon or something. A big fish.
Remember on Netflix and National Geographic about the walrus has gone blind and fallen down the cliffs? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
Something like that.
Roll a
Fall
clip
over
of
the-
a walrus falling down a cliff from that thing, man.
It's a heartbreaking sight. Walruses plummeting to their deaths from a high cliff.
It was sad, man.
yeah, a donut.
I am speaking to my mic.
Bro, Tezonde?
Well, that's why we have an audio editor that makes it sound better in
Chocolate
post.
rain, some stay wet.
Sorry,
but
bro.
others
Have I been
feel
doing
the
it for a
same.
while?
Chocolate rain.
Well, you should have yelled at me 20 minutes
Some
ago,
feel
idiot.
pain while
Others
others taxi evade.
Can I grab some more
Chocolate
Red
rain.
Bull Zeros?
I don't think he breathes away that many times, bro.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah, he goes.
Oh, he does.
He goes, chocolate rain.
He was such a one-hit wonder.
Oh, come on.
Poor
He goes
man.
so...
No, I feel so sorry for him. I do.
Plays
I
on
see
there.
him. No, yeah, because I see him at all those events. He stays so tight in the community, and I'm like, man, you have not had a huge hit since Cherry Chocolate Rain. Have you seen Cherry Chocolate
What's
Rain?
cherry chocolate rain?
It's chocolate rain, but cherry flavored. I think it was sponsored.
Chocolate rain is a drink.
Look it up. It does
Cherry
exist.
chocolate rain.
And then look at his stuff
Is it on
recently.
YouTube? Cherry
Yeah,
chocolate rain.
definitely. I think it was a sponsored video for Cherry Coke or something.
Oh yeah, 15 mil, 11 years ago.
Wow, Cherry Chocolate Rain is 11 years old itself?
Yeah.
That's crazy,
You're
man.
old, bro. How old are you now? 45? Have a family.
Yeah.
Nah, he did a remix of Chocolate Rain, like a redo of it, like 4
He's done
years
like
ago.
6 videos on it for sure. He's a sweet guy though. I think everyone recognizes his face who's like an OG YouTuber. So if he goes to all those events, he still gets the satisfaction of people going, "Hey, it's Chocolate Rain Man. Can I have a picture?" And
Dude,
that's
he was in a South Park app.
that's what gets him through, bro. Yeah, PewDiePie was in 2, man.
Really?
Yeah, he
Did
was
he
in.
say the N-word in one of them?
He didn't cross any bridges, so I don't know.
PewDiePie's got a lot of money.
He does.
Nah, bro.
Tell us about that. What do you know about his finances?
Finances.
What's he invested in? Do you know
Retard
much?
rocked up
He-
on a bicycle. What are
he
you talking about? He's got
invested in-
money.
He invested
And
in
then
That
weed.
was an optional choice, I'm sure.
He
Chad.
rocked up on a bicycle, and then when we met at the bar, he brought his own whiskey to the bar because he didn't want to have to wait in line to get served drinks.
No, we
Yeah,
bought
but
the whiskey
that's a
from the
child
office.
player though. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
and then at the end of it,
That was
he-
his gift, dude. He was being nice because
Yeah.
I
he
know,
took his gift
I
to
know,
them.
but instead of buying drinks, we drank the whiskey, and then at the end of it, he
That was
like,
awesome.
It was like he
And
grabbed
Pyro
it,
was there for that.
It was.
Which is so good me.
That was
and
the
then he
first time I
grabbed,
met him.
he grabbed the 2 bottles and said, "I'm about to head to bed," and he rode back, fucking blackout drunk on his bicycle back to his house with the 2 whiskey bottles in the front
What a
basket.
surreal experience.
Yeah.
How did you find that?
Yeah.
How did you find PewDiePie?
Felix, first time meeting him. It was nice. It was really weird because like usually
Here
when
we
you've
go, bro.
when you've been like when you've been an old fag on YouTube for like ages, you don't really get weirded out when you meet someone. But meeting Felix, even I was a little bit like, oh shit,
What part of it though? Like what set you off?
just talking to him.
Because it was so surreal, or because
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
actually
Oh
like
no,
it's
It's
not
not
who
like-
you
it's not
thought
like-
he was.
It's not like we went and hung out at like some pristine like restaurant, it was some fucking
yeah, it was
back
just
end Brighton shitty pub.
obviously like you guys did the whole podcast beforehand. You've had time
Yeah,
to talk to him. With
exactly.
me, I had to kind of
And
worm my way
it
in.
totally was awkward at the start. Like
Yeah, but we
before-
managed to,
exactly.
like,
you
make
just
it
rocked
work.
up and yeah,
I'm a little socialite. Of course, I made it work. I love PewDiePie.
it's a skill you gotta have.
To PewDiePie, surely to
PewDiePie?
PewDiePie, yeah.
It's kind of colored like blood.
This is so lit. The first podcast I ever filmed with you, bro, you were like, man, let's
I'm about to
only-
head to
I'm
bed.
about to head to bed. Let's
I'm about
have
to
2
head
beers.
out.
I was about to head to bed when I was about to film this.
Yeah, but now you're getting lit instead. Pyro last podcast was like, nah, man, I bought a lot of Airbnb days. I want to go sit in it for as much time as possible. Let's wrap this
I
up.
feel that. I hate when I'm missing one of the Airbnb.
It was the
days.
first
Scott probably
podcast
knows what I'm
ever. You
talking
shut the
about.
fuck up.
Yeah, but it was good, bro. Look what it started, man. Look how far we've come.
Come here, fat.
Give me a cuddle.
And 700 beer.
Can I be part of this or am I exiled?
Nah,
Come in, bro.
Put my arm.
Come on, stand up, bro. Stand up.
Okay, bro.
Group hug, bro. Group hug.
This is nice.
I'm gay.
Give me a kiss, bro.
I ain't.
I love men and
I maybe do a one-way kiss. I ain't doing a 3-way fucking weird.
Alright, kiss Niall then. If you're not homophobic, you'll kiss Niall right now.
I'm done. I'll kiss the hand.
Kiss him. No, on the lips, bro. On the lips. You've kissed me
I'll
on
kiss
the
him
lips
on the
before.
cheek.
He's not
on the
ready.
lips.
On the cheek. On the cheek.
He's so soft. He's so
He
soft.
is soft. Dude, is this podcast gay now? Is this a gay cast? It's gay cast.
That is not that funny.
won't be.
that's just homophobic, bro.
Too
Come
many
on,
people
man.
laugh for that joke. Honestly, like someone's holding up a card
This is a
behind
gay
us.
cast.
Like someone's holding up a card behind us. Laugh.
yeah,
It's like at the
that's what it
Shrek. You
feels
seen
like.
Shrek 1? You know the Shrek wedding?
Yeah,
Holds
he
up a
holds
card,
up
he
the
just laugh.
postcards, yeah. And then he writes R at the end when the fucking dragon eats Lord Farquaad.
You You ever watched one of those movies back again recently and go,
Shrek.
this animation fucking sucks?
Toy Story was
Toy
for me.
Story 1 because it was the first one of its kind.
Yeah, but that's a given though. Like
I know, but
animation
I'm just
ages.
saying, have you ever done it?
So you play a PS1 game, grab this shit in 2019, bro.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
just
no, but
no,
I'm
you
saying
don't-
that-
you don't look at it like that. You look at it like, fuck, look how far we've come. Like
Yeah.
when you watch,
like society.
when you watch,
Half
no,
glass
like,
fucking empty, half glass full.
it's like when you watch it. When you
nah.
watch when you remember watching it as a kid, you'd be like, what can they do next?
Yeah, but we all fucking had egg brain back then. We you'd be amused by it.
it's
dancing.
because- brain is still
it's
scrambled.
because nostalgia.
Nah, like,
no, but they
back
say that
then-
nostalgia does that to you. You think
Rose tinted
something in your
glasses
head.
meme, yeah.
What it is when you play it, you
Yeah, but
always trust that it looks
as a
worse.
kid, you're amused by anything like fucking Pickle Rick. Like you fucking amused.
Dude, I wish Rick and Morty was around when I was 8 years old. I love Pickle Rick, man.
How old are you again? 29?
26, bro.
38?
Come on,
Same
bro.
thing, bro. Same thing.
Put a bullet in my head when I turn 30.
Lit.
That's when you're getting old.
Yeah. You know Danny from Super Megas is about to turn fucking like 40? Or is it 50?
Who the fuck is Danny?
Some Super Mega. Sorry, Danny from fucking
Ninja Sex Party?
Ninja Sex Party.
Game Grumps?
He's about to turn 50, right?
He looks good.
Or 40.
What?
think it's
He's
40,
not
40.
50.
Sorry, he's 40. He's like in his 40s.
Maybe.
Who
cares?
You,
What?
right, how long have you known Chad?
Since I was
a couple of years.
16. Since I was 16.
Couple
Would you
more
say
than I
he-
thought.
Would you say he embellishes every single
Yes,
story? Yeah,
absolutely.
he fucking embellishes
Without
everything.
doubt. No
What's
shit.
embellish mean?
You didn't fucking bullshit hyperbole.
No,
you
he's
add
40.
shit on top.
Danny is
You know,
40.
you added 10 years onto them
Well,
for
I
the
didn't know if it
meme.
was 40 or 50 because I'm drunk.
40 or 50 is 10 years.
I
cunt.
thought in my head like 40 doesn't sound old. Maybe he's 50. No, he's 40.
Maybe he's 70, man.
Maybe he's watch his leg.
But embellishment is
You know,
good
like
for when
Joe-
if
you
he's
know-
telling a story, it makes it better.
You know Joe
when he's just
from-
telling a lie.
you know
Are
Joe
you getting
from
with the
Family
Joe
Guy?
Mama?
You know Joe
This
from
is not a
Family
Joe
Guy?
Mama, is it?
Nah, you know
Okay.
Joe from Family Guy?
Joe Swanson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When he's got
Peter.
like the angel and the devil like
Yeah.
on his shoulders talking.
I don't remember that.
both
Are
of
they,
them
are they
disabled
both in
as well?
wheelchairs?
No, both of them are just,
Are they though? Are they?
yeah.
They are sweet. We got it.
Listen, your brain functions on the same plane as Seth MacFarlane, bro. You could do anything.
All right, bro. My name's Chewy,
You just
bro.
wrote
Give me
that
the
without
laser.
knowing it.
You know,
Carry
Seth
on.
MacFarlane was going to die in 9/11.
I heard some meme.
Seth MacFarlane was on one of the planes that was in 9/11, but he was late to it.
I heard the story before. I thought I heard that.
I don't
but
know
I
if
couldn't
it's
tell
true.
If
It sounds a bit too far-fetched, but it could be true.
So
he
Seth-
told, he,
no,
told, he told
stop.
that on a talk show. I remember hearing that on
Stop.
something.
So Seth MacFarlane's an idiot. He missed his plane.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
You ever heard that saying though? There's no such thing as good news or bad news. There's only news, bro. He would have been shitting himself the day he missed his plane. He's like, this sucks. It's the worst day ever. Then he's like, wow, I would have died in 9/11. This is lit. Every 9/11 he celebrates.
Well, at least one person
Maybe
was
he's the
happy
only-
about 9/11.
Maybe he's the only guy who celebrates 9/11.
Are you expecting to get ads on this video? Or
Hell
no?
no.
This is too far in for the bots to know, man. Okay, Chad, take a suck of the ham.
Let me I got a fresh straw somewhere. Where the fresh straw? I had fresh straws.
Is that a
somewhere.
paper thing that doesn't kill the turtles? There you go, bro. Just
bro.
suck the grease of the dead
I
pig
swear.
through the straw that doesn't kill the
Alright,
turtles.
fine, let me hit the ham and
Let me
then
hit this ham.
let me hit this ham real quick. Hang on.
Bro, make a bong sound through the straw.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
It's like a walrus eating a fucking whale.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Looks
Alright,
like the Mythbuster guy.
now it's time for no.
got a
Put that
bit-
away, Scott. It's for a video, bro.
Chad, you got a bit of meat there in your mustache?
Yeah, that's what happens when I eat pussy.
What was the Misfits podcast like compared to this, bro?
There's a lot less alcohol.
That's so gay. I'm not lit. Okay, welcome to the section of the podcast where Scott hands me photos and I show you.
Does Chad eat kids?
This is
You
a
think?
photo.
I think if you gave him a leg of ham like this and you didn't tell him it was a kid, he wouldn't see any difference. He'd just eat the meat.
I eat a kid for nutrition, man.
Would you eat meat if you could kill your own prey? Would you kill your own prey to eat the meat?
I already eat meat, bro, from the
I'm
supermarket.
a coward. I wouldn't kill.
Would you kill a kid to eat their own meat if you were in the apocalypse?
I don't know, it's a kid retarded.
Nah, kid.
Well, is he in a wheelchair so you can physically catch up to him?
No, man, it's like natural selection. I'm like, this kid's in a wheelchair.
Natural selection.
He's not going to amount to much. It's the apocalypse. He's in a wheelchair. I'm better off eating him than him being alive.
Chad, nah.
That is kind of natural
Chad,
selection. affection, I guess.
Chad would eat the kid alive. He'd be there with the pepper grinder, just like over the fucking kid.
You wouldn't do that. Would you do that?
How hungry am I?
Well, it's the apocalypse. You're very hungry.
There's no time to cook, man. I suck the marrow from his bones, then I cook the rest.
If he hasn't eaten for a whole 5 minutes, then yeah, he'll eat the kid.
Dude, I got a compromise. Eat his legs. He'll have less weight. He's not gonna feel it. He's in a wheelchair. You get sustenance. If you cut his legs off where he can't feel them, there's not gonna be any problem. There's no like.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think that's beneficial for all parties.
I'd cut it off while he's asleep so he doesn't even know.
He literally would wake up and be like, I don't have any legs. Who cares? I'm in a
I'd be
wheelchair.
like, and I'd have his full leg in my hand, like,
Also, that count,
man, I don't know where they went, bro.
that would also count as your first 1 in 5 vegetables for the day. Okay. Where are we?
All right, back to the segment of Scott gives me cards.
Oh, you're right. The cards.
The Scott thing. Can we call it Scott gives me
Here's
paper?
around my makeup.
Yeah, bro. Have this, man. It'll make it all okay, bro.
You'll see the demons, man. First picture from Scott. Why are you with Zero Suit Samus? Ever since he started dating you, he started wearing a lot of makeup. Was there some sort of coloration? You like women?
Instagram likes. I get a lot of likes.
I'm gonna be honest. If I didn't know this was you, I would fuck it.
I didn't think it was you when I first saw it. Is
Did
it?
you not? Yeah.
You know where I first saw it? It was on Dolan's story on Instagram.
Yeah?
Yes, because I sent you a message. I was like, you should post this.
Oh, right. Yeah.
When I sent that, when I saw that at first glance, I didn't think it was you. I thought it was someone that looked like you that you posted on your story because it wasn't worth posting on your actual Instagram because that would be bad because, you know, you're not going to steal art, but you would post a story
If a
version
girl
of
sent
it.
me this on Snapchat, I would literally just like get horny and just ask for nudes. Like,
Hell yeah.
You also got horny
wouldn't
when you
be
were
able
kissing
to-
him earlier.
I wouldn't be able to tell if you were dressed up like this and you'd suck my dick, wouldn't notice. Would let it happen. Alright, stop blinking at me like that. I'm really horny. These is lit. You're actually like, oh man, I feel like a gay, but you're you're very hot.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're an actual like very hot man.
Thank you. Get your dick out again. For the
What you mean
patrons.
is he's a very feminine man and
He's
you're
sexy.
horny.
I will admit, I don't have very masculine features.
This
I
one is
don't
pretty-
even have a fucking jawline.
This
What's
one's
that?
pretty obvious. That he's a
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Where'd you get that from?
You still look
Scott
good,
prints
bro.
them, man. He has a folder. Yuri printed these. Yuri's a gay and he has a folder. You know what? You've lost a lot of fucking like weight since your face reveal.
Oh, don't show me that.
You were a fat ass
No, I
motherfucker.
literally look like a greased.
You look you look great, bro.
Wait.
Compared to that.
No, that's edited. That's edited.
That's not edited. You're
That's
just
it.
fat.
That's-
You were just
wait.
fat.
You were fat.
That's. Oh no, that's not edited. I was a greased fucking pig, bro.
Where'd the weight loss come from?
The
You,
weight loss.
you only think that
Pure
once it's-
anxiety of people roasting me in the comments.
Is that literally it?
Yeah, literally.
Like, not only have you gotten thinner, you've also your acne's cleared up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I was like a teenager then, so you know.
You've grown up a lot. What
Thank
the fuck
you.
is this? What is this last photo?
That's an old. That's like.
You
Oh,
look fat in that too.
yeah. I was like 15 in that
You
picture.
look
I
like
think.
fucking, hey kids, you want to get in my van? Like, what's going
No,
on
he
here?
looks like the kid that was getting in the van. Maybe while simultaneously being the pedophile. That's an Andy Malinaka special.
I was thinking that. I didn't want to say it though.
I say we make Chad do the shot of this ham. Can I pour this into a shot and tell him
Can we?
it's-
Oi, has
other
anyone?
stuff?
Has anyone got a blender? Have we got a
Can I,
blender?
no, can I get the shot glass?
Can
get
we?
shot
Can we
glasses?
put the ham into a blender, grind it into a paste, and he shots it?
No, wait, no.
Scoop the ham.
Let me do this.
You want to chew some ham?
Stop eating the ham.
Taste a little bit of it. It's the ham one. Just taste a little bit.
Just so you guys know, there's floating ham chunks in this.
You get the aftertaste of like full ham leg. Yeah.
Right, Chad Roberts.
I did shit, but I'm really holding it to the end of the podcast.
We're doing the normal thing again. We're doing the starting one. It's the ham.
Why would we not just use Jaeger? That thing tastes like piss.
No, because we want to get through the bottle or it's going to rot. We're going to do just one more each of that.
Alright. Alright. It's a Gryffindor. I don't know. What do we choose to? I missed the past 2 minutes of conversation.
Talking about glazed ham.
It's so sweet. That's so lit and like sweet. I'm fucked. This
I'm
sucks.
sipping it.
All right, let's go, bro.
No, we're
I'm
sculling
sipping it and I can
We're
just still
skull it,
taste
bro.
it.
We're
All
sculling
right,
it, bro.
3. Oh, we got a full skull.
glazed
This
ham.
one's going to be
It's a
on.
glazed ham.
Glazed
This one
ham.
has to be a synchronized skull.
Right,
Glazed
three,
ham.
2.
On zero. Three,
Three,
two,
two,
one,
one.
go.
Just nothing. He's got no fucking taste buds left.
Does it taste like ham?
You did not get it out of that, did you?
Yours might have been from the leg of ham.
That's why there's so much spillage. You motherfuckers.
What did it taste like?
It tastes like ham. I thought I was just getting this yuck.
Chad thought he was going crazy. Like there was some placebo. If you look at the ham when you drink it.
placebo from drinking, like me eating it. I was like, it tastes like ham.
Bruh.
My brain has been rewired to think everything tastes like ham.
Throw up after that.
What do you see your future like? Are you
lying-
still just doing YouTube or
Lying in a ditch in New Mexico, dead.
what's your dreams, man? What would you do if you had no boundaries?
Nothing.
Yeah, this is deep, man.
You don't want are you just seeing like day to day
it's
with
too
YouTube
vague
or
a
what?
question.
Take it as
just
how you interpret it.
Making shit that people enjoy. I
Answer.
feel that
But
shit.
you're at the moment you're just rolling with the punches. Like
Yeah.
every day, you're like I'm making
I'm
bits.
kind
This is
of-
what the people want.
yeah.
I'm adjusting
I'm
as it
happy
goes.
that I'm making shit now that people enjoy more than like 3 years ago. Because like you know, like you were talking about earlier, the gradual progression of content.
Yeah, if
Like,
I have to listen
look-
to you talk about morgues one more time, I'll
looking
put
at
a
your
bullet
shit.
in my head.
Yeah, but when you were doing that content, it wasn't shitty at the time. Like,
Oh, but it's aged horribly.
sure, but everything's going to be like that.
Yeah.
Again, I think this is something that I said on the podcast, but I think that is part of why when you put videos of YouTubers on, they don't like hearing themselves talk.
Yeah.
Because they're like, this sucks. I fucking hate this video.
Yeah.
I think I must have talked to you about it before, but do you hate that if you're in an Airbnb?
If someone puts a video of me on, I hate it. I gotta walk out the room.
Yeah.
No, well,
Most
I
people
don't
have
have
that
to.
reaction,
No,
right?
I used to have to walk out the room, but now I'll tolerate it. But I'll still be very uncomfortable. I usually just pull out my phone and like just look at shit. So, it's. I feel that that's
Especially
not
old videos. Old videos are the worst.
even recent videos. Like you.
I mean, if they pull
If
up
you
a
guys,
3-year-old
if you
video,
guys get fucking iDubbbz and pull out his latest video and you play it, it'd probably walk out the fucking
I
room.
feel like- no,
Ian
for-
definitely
for-
has,
I know,
has
for
the
me-
same effect. I've spoke to him about
it's a
it
bit
before.
different because you guys, I don't edit anything. It all goes to Scott. I don't even look at half the fucking.
Right, Scott.
It's solo stuff that's the worst. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. So like, but I'll look at stuff that it's like 2 years old that I've done, or like old live stream highlights. I'm like, man, I can't sit through this. But if it's recent stuff, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should have watched this before I post it because I
But
don't.
do
I
you
don't
think,
watch it.
like, I can't remember. I think Chad
Is
was
that
pissing.
bad?
I think Chad was pissing when I said it. Do you think that is because you know you've improved and you're like, this is cringe, bro?
Well, of course
I
I've
posted cringe.
Of course, I haven't improved. I've just found people to help me do it.
Okay, same shit.
So like,
That's
you
the
found
that's
you
the
found,
same
you
thing.
found fucking Mitchell. Mitchell, you feel like that helps? What was
Yeah,
the
I mean,
question?
like I've
What was the question?
But you found other people to improve with because you can't do
Yeah.
everything by yourself. Same with PewDiePie. PewDiePie was like, man, I always thought I had to do it by myself, but like,
I mean, Felix uploads daily. Like you can't.
yeah,
compare
I
that.
know, but it's having someone else to help you with it is nice. You're a
Yeah,
team.
You've got to look at it as in like, I am an entertainer. Like I'm really good at what I do. I'm going to improve on that skill set, and I'm going to trust that someone who's editing is constantly improving on their skill set to edit. Like, let me delegate that and let me just get better at entertaining and like doing that, which is kind of feeding back into what I was saying before is you're trying new things and you're doing different stuff and your fans definitely like you for your personality.
Yeah.
Like because you can try new things. Like,
I mean,
and
hopefully.
that's a theme that we bring up quite often, I feel, with channels that die off doing certain kinds of content and plateauing and not trying anything new, like Fortnite channels.
Talking about that, about channels that blow up. What about channels that blow up and stay relevant? Like do you guys believe in the whole theory of like YouTube plants and shit?
Plants, like
Like-
from YouTube themselves.
Yeah, like YouTube.
Van
the
life.
van one is the
van life,
only one
yeah.
I've ever considered that
The
on.
van
Van,
life, the chick
hashtag
that's
van,
like
life.
van life.
van life.
You've not
There's
seen
this chick,
no,
there's this
no
chick
idea.
that blew up recently, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and
I'll
she
look her
uploaded a video. And she was like, this is my van life. I live in my van. I no longer live in a car. A very,
the first video went viral.
I've seen
America.
videos on her that
She went
nothing
on.
comes up.
She
Wait,
went on
what's it?
Philip DeFranco's
Van
podcast
life?
to debunk it,
that's it.
didn't she?
I don't
Because
see
it
anything.
was such a
Yeah.
prominent
Which
like
one is it? Show me the password.
I just type in van life. Nothing came up.
Yeah.
hashtag van
Yeah,
life. Maybe?
Jenna. She's got
Look
2
how many
million subs.
videos she has on the channel. Like click the channel,
Yeah, 2 mil.
check the video amount. It shouldn't be that
Oh,
many.
I see. Yeah, wait. So, oh yeah, legit. Our birthday, 2.7 mil, 2 mil. See, I think.
Well, like the thing with her was like she blew up out of nowhere. She was just randomly
It
popping
was
up.
one
on
or two videos,
Yeah.
Reddit front
And
page.
she
instant success.
wasn't popular.
She was no one before that.
Nothing.
and
No-
she was
no
in everyone-
presence
and
on the
Was she
internet.
friends with someone?
No,
maybe?
no. She was.
That's
she
what-
no,
that's
okay,
what
this is
fed into the
theory.
conspiracy,
Let me
though,
explain
right?
the theory. The theory is like, you know how YouTube tries funneling these YouTubers into recommended, these celebrities like Will Smith and stuff like that. But instead, they gave someone an idea, which was her, and they uploaded her videos and they helped her and they put her in recommended. They
That's
put her
the
in
theory,
trending and
right?
shit. The theory was
That's not
Game
a
theory.
confirmed
It's
thing.
not
That's a
confirmed.
game
Game
theory.
theory.
It's a game theory. The game theory is like, YouTube was like, we need someone to represent our platform. Let's just make someone. Let's give an idea to someone and pay them to do it as an actor. And then that way we've made them and then we don't have to cut them any deal where we go, upload on YouTube, we'll pay you money.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the thing. And the weird thing was like, she uploaded all her videos and she's like, oh, I do it all from my phone. Like, this is all van life. Like, it's all natural, but all the descriptions
Everything went viral.
everything
like,
went
you-
viral.
you-
Everything in the
trending.
description is very well
Wait,
grammatically
so
done.
100% she's not connected to anyone that's relevant.
No,
came out of
but she just coincidentally started popping up on all these other YouTubers, like these YouTubers who are very big and mainstream, like Philip DeFranco and all
But
that.
that makes sense because of course they want to
Yeah,
if
it's
they're
a
switched-
leech offer.
if they're
yeah.
switched
Yeah.
on, they know
Yeah.
who's up and coming and they want to collab with people like
what
that.
helped was she was like on all these other channels, like on Philip DeFranco's podcast. She was on like a few other like vloggers channels. Like, oh, we're hanging out with her and looking. I didn't really look into it heavily, but like the idea was like,
'Cause they're always looking
why
for
is
the
this
next big
random
trendy
channel?
thing.
Why is this random channel with 0 subs that uploaded 2 videos just trending?
When she went on Philip DeFranco, they discussed the conspiracy. Like, I think that's why he wanted to get her on.
Well,
'cause
he discussed what
what Chan is
conspiracy
talking
in
about
front
now.
of her.
Yeah, to her.
So,
He was
are
like,
you mad-
what
I
is
assume
it?
she played dumb, right? Like, I just blew up. I don't know. I didn't do anything.
I guess. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
think I've seen it. Have
It's
you
just
seen
a
the Philip
game.
DeFranco
Yeah,
thing?
it's just a game theory though. There's no way to like prove it.
Yeah, of course.
But like, it's just
like
weird. It's just-
Schrodinger's cat.
even if she was completely oblivious, that would be the best way to do it, right? If you somehow figured out a way to make someone who was going to post something, I don't know, because the thing on their end is getting someone that they can patsy through it while keeping their like profits out or whatever, and
Yeah.
they can sign them on something that's super
Yeah.
shitty.
And when
But
they
she
and when they-
posted one video and it went viral.
Yeah.
Like, straight
And then
out
when
the gate.
when Google or whoever runs YouTube, like Susan goes to like investors or even goes to pitching for brands, and be like, this is one of our biggest YouTubers right now. She was an African American van life YouTuber that came from nothing. Like it looks really good for advertisers. So like that was like the conspiracy. Like this girl is too perfect for advertisers to just randomly pop up and trending after
Yeah,
2
like
videos.
ticks all the boxes.
Yeah, like ticks all the boxes, you know, like which is nice. And like I like the videos personally. So
I
like,
haven't watched any.
Oh,
I can't
yeah,
say.
I like
to
them.
play devil's advocate, maybe she did get completely lucky, and that's a fucking massive break for
Yeah,
her.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, yeah.
And that's probably the more likely
The algorithm
thing to
can just
happen.
promote fucking anyone. Someone
a
could be
part of
like,
me also a part
someone
of me
could do like
also
a
hopes-
Frogger Let's Play Part 1 and just get 7 million views because he got lucky.
But a part of me is also just like, I do like this girl and I do like the video and I have watched it. I'm like, I really hope that it's just like everyone else feels the same way when they watch it. Rather
You're
than
gonna
you,
feel like a sucker
rather
when you
than-
realize
I
you've
hope I'm
subbed
not-
to a
I'm-
plan, bro.
I hope I didn't sub because I'm a sucker. I hope this is just one of those 1 in a million things where she actually.
It's
just made
really
trending.
interesting to see if it maintains the hype though.
Yeah.
Like going forward, like if she can keep making videos about her van life.
Wasn't she on a few of the talk shows, right? Like the late night talk shows as well.
I have no idea. What's the lady who's young, Lisa? I can't remember.
Liza
the
Koshy.
cameras. What's
Liza
Koshy?
Koshy.
Scott,
Liza Koshy?
sweating on
camera?
Koshy?
Is it noticeable?
No, because you got
lit.
makeup on. Women have anti-sweat makeup. Is that correct?
No.
It's not
No?
correct. You look horrible.
I feel like I'm sweating.
You're running.
You're not sweating at
Do I
all.
look like I'm sweating?
Oh, you look good.
Oh, good.
You looks
yeah.
good.
I feel like I'm sweating.
No, you look good.
I'm sweating
It's
a
the
lot.
drunk. It's the drunk. You feel warm.
Not the drunk. It's this fucking cunt over here made me put a hoodie on. It's about the.
Yeah, you do.
It looks good, bro. You look good. Take it off though.
Yeah,
if you
I'll
want.
take it.
Ooh.
Wait, I gotta get you a shirt though.
Dude,
No.
put some.
Ah, it's fine. It's
Leave it.
fine. It's fine.
Yuri from
It's
fucking.
so far in. It's so far in. Do a striptease swing with the top.
And
Yeah. Throw it to the audience, bro. Magic Mike.
I
I like that.
bro.
Channing Tatum, Magic Mike movie.
Channing
My
Tatum.
name Jeff.
Let's get Channing Tatum to follow up the Pyro episode.
Surely Channing Tatum on the podcast, right? Surely Channing Tatum on the podcast.
Yeah. The entire episode has to revolve around My Name Jeff stuff. We have to the entire thing is that. If he
I
tries to,
don't care. Can we do another shot?
if he
another
tries,
shot.
if he tries to talk
Chad.
about his latest movie, we say
Chad.
22
Chad,
Jump Street only,
Chad.
bro. I'm so sorry. That's within
Another
the-
shot. I don't care.
I
Can we
hate you
get
so
can we get
much.
some
I
fresh
wanna
shot
kill you with
glasses,
a gun.
please, Scott? These are all
I want to
sticky.
kill you with a gun.
That'd be
What?
great. Just
Another
leave these ones
shot,
here.
please.
Fresh shot glass. We're getting shot glasses, bro. Relax.
No, bro.
He's such a He's such a bitch. Hey, you only get kissed on the cheek.
I'll do one.
On the
Kiss
cheek.
him.
On the next shot.
On the
I'll do
lips.
one.
On the lips.
After this
before the
shot. After this shot. Yeah.
I'll do one.
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh,
Good boy.
that's gay and lit.
Have you seen Joker?
No, you already asked me that, I think.
Joker dies in the end.
Bruh.
Don't listen.
Nah, he doesn't.
No, shut up. Listen. I said this earlier to someone else. Don't tell me spoilers. And secondly, don't tell me anti-spoilers. I don't want to know if it does or it doesn't happen. I don't want to be playing that mind game when I'm watching a movie. Shut up. I don't care what you say. It's just as bad. Stop, bro.
All right. Joker.
Do you think this is going to be relevant when it comes out? People will be like, Joker's
can we
old,
just
man.
put audio, like music of me
put
pouring
Audio
the
Jungle
drinks?
over this.
Joker
Audio
kills
Jungle.
Bruce Wayne,
Audio,
and then Bruce
Audio
Wayne
Jungle.
wakes up and it was a
Audio
dream.
Jungle.
Just put
Audio
music
jungle.
over it while I'm pouring the drinks. Like,
Are you really supposed to do the
Bruce Wayne's
the Red Bull
parents
that
get gunned
less?
down by Channing Tatum.
Is he playing a
And then
cat?
Channing
Wait,
Tatum-
dude, do you know a movie that he plays himself in? This is the end. He plays himself as Channing Tatum,
So,
taken from a house.
In the end of
He's
Joker,
a gimp
at
in
the,
that.
as a gimp. Play the
the-
clip
at
as
the end
Channing.
of Joker-
Boy, play the clip as Channing Tatum as a gimp. Do that.
all right, be careful
sorry,
with
I
these
didn't
shot
mean to-
glasses. They're very fragile. Drop them in very slowly.
Wait, they're
Else
fragile?
You'll be drinking glass. Oh, enjoyed the glass, bro.
To Joker.
To
Joker.
Joe Rogan.
Joker,
Joe
he
Rogan.
dies at the end of the
Nah,
film.
bro, to Joe Rogan. Let's get a retweet.
He's got
Let's
bald.
get him on, bro.
He's bald.
No, it's Sean Evans. Wait, Joe Rogan also bald. Wait, for a split second, I forgot there was more than
I fucking
one
hate
bald
Australians.
person in the world. That sucks. It
Oh.
is definitely worth a hand bite right now, right?
Yeah.
It's time
Where's
for
the
ham.
ham?
I want to get it
Chad,
near the
it's ham
bone.
intermission.
I want to get it near the bone.
Do more than you've done before. It's ham
Hey,
intermission.
quick question. Answer it while I'm biting into the ham. How many ads you put on your
a
10-minute
fair trade.
videos, bro?
How many ads?
And justify those ads.
3.
Justify them.
3. PewDiePie puts 5. 3.
No, he does
Fucking,
not
it's a
do
walrus.
5.
It's a walrus. bite.
PewDiePie does not do 5
A
now.
walrus.
Oh, look,
Does he do 5? He does not.
He does 5.
I don't believe that.
He does 1 at the start, 1 at the end, 3 in the middle.
Those aren't mid-rolls. One at the start and one at the end doesn't count.
Joker dies at the end of the film. I'm gonna go for a piss.
Too much alcohol consumption? Check. Stress? Check. Genetics? Check. Family history of high blood pressure? Check. Adderall? Check. Sleep apnea? Check.
Where shall we? Shall we?
I'm fucked. What's your piss?
Yeah, oh,
I was talking about high blood pressure.
shit, Mike.
That was so lit.
That shit.
Shalom?
Oh, sorry though.
Am I really fucked?
Oh, wow, Shimon.
Shalom. Shalom, man.
Chat.
Shalom.
You call Shombo.
What is happening?
Shomboyo.
What?
Shomboyo.
What is happening?
Chat.
Shimon, bear.
Did I enter a game of Sims?
We'll be dish now.
Shalom, bear, don't be there. Ibram, bear, chair.
Ibon Bay? Is this
Like-
Wakanda?
Maya.
Shalom? Are they Jewish or from Wakanda? I'm not too sure.
Demon.
Oddball.
Bear, chair.
Captured the
Are they
flag.
Mom? The Mummy Returns?
Quad kill.
What?
Monster kill. Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro.
Is that a mass shooting?
Joshua.
Hey, can someone give me something to smash? Can I smash something on the floor?
Chad, are you drunk enough that you thought that might have
Scott,
been you
can I
that was
smash something on the floor? Scott, give me.
No, not glass. Don't give him glass.
Can I
We have to.
smash it?
You're
Do it.
cleaning
I'll
it,
shoot
Yuri.
my eyes.
Yuri,
Where can I-
you're
where
cleaning
can I
it.
smash
Yuri,
it?
no, Yuri, you are cleaning it.
Can I smash it here?
No, not on the new table.
Scott.
No,
on the floor.
old table. Yuri, do you
Scott.
agree to cleaning it?
Scott.
Yuri, do you agree to cleaning it?
You have to clean it up.
I'll clean it.
Alright.
He has a lot of subs, bro.
This is from Morgan Hudson.
Pussy! Pussy! Pathetic!
Right, Judah Hudson, this is for you.
What the fuck? Is this Flubber? The movie Flubber. Robin Williams is dead. That's insensitive.
Scott, can I throw it one more time?
No!
Please.
Yeah, one more time.
We have seen how unpredictable it is.
Why does he throw it into the box with all the other glass?
We already did a Smash Bottle meme last step, bro.
No,
It's old news, man.
Wait, bro, upscale the man. Make it better and bigger and bigger and better.
Alright.
For the record, I've done this. It's very hard.
It's for Jill Hudson.
I can do it.
Get ready for something.
Again.
Hey, pussy.
Again.
Oh my god!
Again.
Table!
Pussy.
Now, Chad should take a celebratory bite of ham for that.
No, I did one.
I reckon.
That wasn't a celebration.
Do you think he should celebrate your
I think you
victory?
should fucking just eat the whole ham in one go.
But at the end, is celebration.
Suck it off, bro.
We're on his head, man.
No, I put it on my head. No.
Maybe this is sabotage. We can make you the host, man. We just gotta kill him, bro. Let's poison him until he dies. He's so fat.
Hey Max, so why haven't you uploaded him on your main channel?
Listen, man, it's a passion project, man. Chad has asked Twitter, so he's got some questions coming.
Yeah, let me just mop up this ham juice.
Asking Twitter is a sign of
I went to the
no
bathroom.
research.
I went to the bathroom to wash my hands, and I burped, and a chunk of ham came up, so I had to swallow it.
That's so disgusting. What creators do you look forward to seeing content from? Do you use the platform like a fan at all, or do you just use it as a creator these days?
I feel that when you become a YouTuber, you start to stop watching every other YouTuber because you get so bored of the content.
Yeah, but you always
To
have
some
that.
degree, though, I feel like you have people who you are not even subscribed to, but you will every now and then go, I would like to
Watch.
see what that person's doing.
You heard of
Because
internet?
I do that.
You heard of Internet Historian?
Yes.
His shit's good.
Yes.
I've
I
watched
like
a lot of
that.
his stuff. I have.
And that's it.
I have like a cult of just fucking random low, no sub 10K channels that I look forward to around World of Warcraft lore.
Shut up, bro.
I'm on my phone. I don't care about that shit, bro. Be sleepy.
You sleepy? Maybe
Me
another
brain.
shot? Okay,
Maybe.
can I grab some questions from Twitter if that's okay?
Hell yeah. Get another shot for me though first.
Okay.
Another shot now.
All right, well, take your shot glasses out. Take your shot glasses out. Don't smash it up the cup. Okay, that's a quick one.
Can I,
Boy, check it out. I'm giving birth.
can I smash this cup?
No, they're red pepes.
Okay, alright, yeah.
One from Grande.
Ooh.
Can he
He's
default-
popping right now, man.
Can he default dance and dab at the same time?
Come on, give us your best.
Come on, at least give it an attempt, man. I'll say that.
It's very brave. It's really brave. Yeah, it's really brave.
Come on,
Hang
man.
on, bro. We got a question from Champ
You
Chong.
didn't get one from Champ Chung.
Yeah, we
Hey, what do you know about Champ Chong?
Ching.
Hey,
Ching.
hey, Gorilla Man, look top. Read the Gorilla Man question of the
Shut
day.
up. I got a question for you, man.
Gorilla Man question today. Have you
No, I
ever
don't.
seen your own butthole in the mirror?
Show me.
Yeah.
Show me. This is actually from Champ Chong, bro. I'm not joking.
Is it actually? Have you ever seen his own? But I feel that he's only asking that.
For relevance?
No, he's
little,
only
he wants
no,
a boost.
No. He's only asking that because he does it himself.
Looks
I
at his
like-
asshole in the mirror.
One who liked it himself lit.
No.
It was.
You're not going to expose Champ Chong
It
like
was him
that.
on an alt account.
Okay.
Have I looked at my asshole in the mirror?
I have. I
mean,
have myself
I
personally.
haven't myself because I'm unfit and I can't turn around.
I shave my ass hairs pretty regularly, so,
So you
yeah,
look in the
I look
mirror,
at my
right?
asshole in the mirror. Yeah. Did you pour some Red Bull on the ham?
Yeah, I'll add a little bit of Red Bull
You
to
gotta
the
like
glaze.
glaze it a bit. You gotta glaze it a bit.
Chad has had a pathetic attempt at finishing
Oh,
that
it's
ham.
fizzy.
Fits?
Fits.
To who?
To ham.
To ham.
To glazed ham.
Absolutely, to ham. Now you guys got to kiss.
I'm gonna say a very brave statement.
I'll close my
Child
eyes.
abuse is bad. All right.
I'll close my eyes and I'll purse my lips. I feel gay now.
I'm gay,
That was
bro.
so supple. I know why you turned gay. That was good. I like that.
Are we all gay?
Round of applause for Max. Round of
Yeah,
applause.
finally coming
He came
out.
out. He came.
I feel like
I know there's gonna be some.
I feel like sexuality is just a spectrum, man.
Bruh.
I've experienced things, man.
I feel like there's gonna be one retard in the
You've got
comments that's like they're homophobic because they're kissing each other or something. I'm not. No, don't spray me with it, bro. That's fucky. No.
That's come on, bro. That kills germs.
Nah, bro. What are you doing?
Oi, club him with the light. Club him with the light.
That's a plant.
Get oi, Pyro. Kill him with the plant. Kill him with it.
Alright, now get that.
I'm ready. Hit me. No, I was gonna deflect it with my arm. He's planting. Is this like planking? That hurt. Hey, take a bite, bro. I can't wait to go. That's so lit.
Alright, chat intro.
Hey, Dan, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, man. Cool Shirts. Head over shirts.z.cool. Fucking, we also got joinhoney.com/cold ones.
Hey, sit down.
No, bro, what are you doing? Hit him with the ham. Hit him with the ham. Hit him with the ham, bro. Throw the ham. Projectile, throw the ham at him. Oh, man. Oh, man, there's so much ham.
This is Cold Ones, bro. Welcome to the episode. Oh, no, pop him! Fuck! Oh, took the wind out of me. Dude, no more. Mate, easy. Take it out on him. I'm innocent. Take it out on this retard. No, he's beating. Get him. Get him. I'll get him. No! Oh my god. That's fuck. There's